Hello, my friends. Okay, it's 2019, started a couple of weeks ago, and the predictions are out there. Well, I want to talk about predictions a little bit. You know what? If you're standing outside in the early morning and you say, I predict the sun's going to rise, well, that's not really a prediction. You're just stating a fact that the sun's going to rise. Same thing as if you went outside at night and said the sun's going to set. So, folks, I think we've got to really think about how we're predicting things. Because when we predict absolutes, and those absolutes are all about how we're going to benefit from that absolute. In other words, if you're the suntan lotion salesperson and you want to do a prediction that the sun's going to rise, well, that ought to make you feel really good. But if you notice, folks, I've been doing my own predicting. And the difference is I'm predicting things that are threats. And those predictions are more probable than they are possible. And folks, if you're going to really hone in and protect yourself against competitive threats, you better not be afraid to look for them. And you sure as hell better not be afraid to predict they're coming. It truly amazes me. You know, I wrote an article a little while ago about the threat to master service providers and the threats to IT service providers in general. Threats from outside that are going to come in and take advantage of the IT security deliverable. Those are probabilities, by the way. AT&T, buying AlienVolt. You think they did that because they don't want to get into the SMB space? No, that's why they did it. And they're coming after some of your customers. So folks, here's the deal. If you're going to predict something, why don't you predict ways you could be defeated? Because when you do that, it puts a focus on how to prevent yourself from being defeated. When you predict everything's going to be great or everything's around your core deliverable, so everything ought to be all right because, you know, if IT security goes up and I'm an IT security provider, well, that ought to be great. Well, not necessarily if someone you're not thinking about is going to come steal your customer. So in 2019, let's take a different approach to predictions. Quit predicting facts. Predict probabilities that could cause you pain and then react accordingly to protect yourself from that pain. My friends, I end my time with this. Status quo is the killer of all that will be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo.